Hey team, it's Tara Castaneda here. I'm super excited. We have somebody that's near and dear to my heart. I love her. I love her family. Her name is Emily Roberts. The Emily Roberts is here for us tonight. She is a Sapphire, very close to Diamond Ambassador, and I love her to pieces. And she has done such an incredible job of kind of branding herself and becoming kind of a Plexus celebrity, so to speak, in how to be bold. And so I'm so excited that she's here today to talk to us about ways to be bold, because if you know this girl, you know she's bold, and I love her for it. So Emily, take it away.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody. If you don't know a little bit about me, let me share real quick. I just turned 26. I have a 2-year-old son this weekend and one on the way. So bear with me if I am short of breath. I get out of breath because I get really excited. And I have been a Sapphire Ambassador for the last 9 months, and that's going to change because I have learned how to be more bold than I already was. There's a difference in taking initiative and being the best ambassador and learning as much as you can and not being bold while you're doing that. And then there's a difference of being bold and doing all of those things and seeing results come from it and teaching your team to duplicate that boldness. So let's talk about what that means. Let's talk about how to be bold with your Plexus business, why I present Plexus to people the way that I do, and 3 tips to help you to be bold in your business. So first of all, I like to ask everyone this question. Ray Higdon, he is a very successful expert with network marketing, and I follow his Periscopes, and he kind of like sticks it to you. He says what you don't want to hear, and because it's the truth most of the time. But I love his work ethic, and I love how he teaches about network marketing. And he asked this question about those who want to be successful. And I think we all can agree that we're watching this right now saying, yeah, I want to be successful. I want to be a diamond. I want to be ruby. I want to be emerald, whatever. You want to be successful. He says this. You need to ask yourself a question. Do you or are you easily influenced by the opinions of others? If you are easily influenced, if someone's opinion upsets you, causes some sort of emotional reaction from you, you're not ready to be successful. Is it okay to have an emotional response? Is it okay to have a rebuttal to their opinion? Absolutely, we're human. And if you're a woman, that's natural. But if you want to be successful, you cannot let something like that stand in your way. And I love that question. So that anybody that's approached me about the business recently, that's what I have been asking them. I've been asking, are you easily influenced by the opinions of others? Because if you are, when you get that first skeptic, your walls are going to go up. You're going to shut down. This isn't for me. And we all have a team member like that. You're probably all thinking in your head right now, like, okay, yeah, I have a couple people that joined and they thought those exact same things. Or maybe they block you and you never hear from them again. That's because they were easily influenced by the opinions of others. When you decide to go all in and be bold in your business, it's kind of like having this no shame mentality, and it doesn't matter what someone says. And if it does matter to you, if you have that moment of weakness in your business where someone is getting to you, and this may not even be a skeptic. It may not even be a customer. It could be an upline, a downline, your best friend, for crying out loud. It could be anybody. If you have that moment of weakness, you know who you take it to? Well, I personally take it to the Lord. And then second, I take it to this man over here on my couch. That's my husband. And he gets to hear about it. You don't take it to Facebook. You don't get upset over it. You don't take it to a team page. Sometimes you don't even take it to your upline. You overcome that, you handle it, and you decide to move forward with joy and boldness. So 2 things. Freedom lies in being bold. That is a quote by Robert Frost. And I love it because we talk about Plexus freedom, time freedom, financial freedom. We talk about all these freedoms with Plexus, but you can't obtain these freedoms without boldness. And we'll get into being bold here in just a second, but that quote is something that I feel like we should have like tattooed on our little Plexus heart, because if you are wondering, okay, they keep talking about this freedom, but I feel like I just work my business all the time. I feel like I'm working on Facebook, or I'm on my Facebook all the time. Where's this freedom they speak of? It's coming. It's coming, and it's worth it. I think that doing, for instance, that's residual income. You do a lot of work now, you duplicate that, and you keep letting it duplicate so that all this hard work you did back here a year or two ago is still happening, and you can still reap the benefits from that because you're bold and because you chose network marketing. So how to be bold. Number one is overcoming social shame. I like telling my team all the time, have a no shame mentality. Having mental toughness. It's not even about like Facebook drama, social media drama, mommy wars, nothing like that. It's literally putting on a mental toughness cap and owning not everyone is going to like what I'm doing. It's true. Think about it. You like chocolate, they like vanilla. You like apples, they like oranges. That's how it's going to be in life no matter what. And something about network marketing is like this crazy red flag for people to attack you. And when we choose to be bold in our business, the first step that we took of being bold was clicking join. I mean, that's a pretty bold step to say, I'm going to start my own business. I'm going to trust this person that maybe you didn't even know when you joined. I'm going to trust this company and their products. I'm going to trust this company and their compensation plan. I'm going to be bold in this decision to start my own company because you're a business owner. You're a sole proprietor, whether you like it or not. So taking that step and joining is your first step of being bold and understanding this is not for everyone. And there is a difference in skeptics versus trolls. A skeptic is genuinely interested. They just need more information. Their comments, their remarks, their questions may be rude or condescending, but weren't yours? Weren't you defensive in the beginning? A troll, for lack of a better word, is someone that is just hateful. They're completely uneducated. Haters, I think, is another term that we call them. And those are that 20% that Victor Antonio talks about that you just let them go. You let them go. Your boldness is never going to change their mind. No matter how bold you are, how in your face you are, how many facts you provide them, it is what it is. So overcoming that social shame. When you overcome social shame, it's about being confident in your responses. So educating yourself and being more knowledgeable about the business of network marketing. I'm not talking Plexus products. I'm not talking compensation plan, just overall network marketing and why it's different, why our economy is headed that way. Reading books like Go Pro by Eric Worre, where he breaks that down for you. That is going to help build that boldness, build that confidence. I think that's why I've been Sapphire for a really long time because it took me a really long time to read Go Pro. It sat on my desk for 9 months, and then I finally picked it up. I had like a million aha moments. Like that book is highlighted and underlined and circled and pages are folded down. And now my team is probably sick of the words Go Pro because I'm like, you have to read this book. You have to read this book. But they get it. The second they read it, I love those phone calls. I love their boldness, their videos. They're posting videos on Facebook. I used to be the only person that did that. And now I have a whole team doing it. And it just shows me that they're confident that network marketing is where it's at. Number 2 is going for no. If you want to be bold in your business, you go for no. You count your no's. This is like a personal challenge. I did this for my team, and I'm going to challenge your team too, Tara, is I want you to get at least 45 no's a week. If you are moving at a diamond pace, if you're thinking like a diamond, working your business like a diamond, which we all should if we're in it for that purpose, you should be reaching out anywhere for 10 to 12 people a day. And by reaching out, I don't mean spamming them with Plexus pictures and, do you want to join my team? I don't mean that. I mean, hey, how are you? Let's get coffee next week. Hey, oh my gosh, your little girl has grown up so fast. We should have a play date. Reconnecting and building relationships and going for no. Even if they say, no, I'm busy this week, or no, or maybe they say, okay, I'll come, but if you bring up Plexus, we're never hanging out again. That's okay. You go after those people. You reconnect with them, you build that business until you get a no. And that helps, again, build confidence. And it shows that you are bold enough to know that anyone and everyone that you have come in contact with in your life needs Plexus in some way. Health, wellness, opportunity. Maybe they need friendships and they just don't know it. Apparently I did. I love people. I'm surrounded by people, but I didn't know I needed Tara's friendship. I didn't know 19 months ago when I joined, I would even meet her. And now I have one of my greatest friends. So I think going for no, putting yourselves out there, and not just for your customers, but in the business too, reaching outside of your team. And I don't mean like buddying up with people, but having an accountability partner. The worst they can do is say, no, I already have one. I mean, it's part of going for no. Reaching out and getting outside of your comfort zone, because let me tell you, I'm pretty sure Oprah Winfrey does not live in a comfort zone. She's a multi-billionaire. And she will straight up tell you in any interview, I came from the ghetto, I came from nothing. And now she's a billionaire. And she went for no. She went for no. And I think that's what we should do. If you want more on that, there's a book by Richard Fenton, like $5 on Amazon, and it's called Go for No. And it is probably the greatest, most clever little book about being bold in your business. And that is where I get a lot of these ideas. We think that being bold sets us up for failure, and that is not true. And we also think that we're here and success is over here and failure is over here. That's also not true. We have to fail forward. We have to get no's to overcome those objections, to overcome obstacles, to get to success. So it's actually us right here, and then you have failure, and then you have success. We had it backwards this whole time. I know, or at least I did. I thought failure was one way and success was the other. I didn't realize I had to fail to succeed. So that book, Go for No, has completely changed the way that I have been bold. Maybe you've noticed that in my personal videos on my Facebook. They're a little more spunky. They have a little more, bite to my videos because I'm going for no. The worst I can do is get a hater or maybe educate someone. I mean, it is what it is. Their opinions aren't paying my bills. They're not buying diapers. They're not taking my husband out to eat. So you gotta go for no. Lastly, my third tip of being bold is taking initiative. And this has a lot of different meanings. Number one is when you are bold in your business, you don't wait for your upline to give you the go ahead. You don't wait for the training from your upline. You train yourself. You look up and educate things on your own. You don't wait around for an answer to be handed to you. If you want an answer, go get it. If you want to be successful, you go after that success. You own those failures, you own those successes, and you move forward in that sense. Taking initiative is creating that team page. Okay, I'm a silver ambassador. I'm going to add everyone to my uplines page because that's what she did to me. No. Create your own team page. Take what you've learned from your upline, make it your own. Take initiative and duplicate with your team how you want to teach them. I think that's something that's super important about being bold, because when you're doing that, one, it's something your team can duplicate. It's teaching you how to be a leader, and a bold leader at that, because you've made that first move. I will never forget making my own team page. That was the greatest thing I have ever done. Not just because I'm type A and a control freak, but because your team page, you get to create your own morale. You get to watch people, celebrate. They ask you questions. They trust you and your knowledge. It helps that confidence that creates boldness. I have written down boldness equals confidence. You have to be confident in yourself, your business, your team, and the company. You have to be confident with Plexus. For instance, we've had a lot of back office issues. We've had database software switches. That'll either make you or break you. I think for me personally, it showed me who my leaders are. The ones that stuck with it and said, you know what, Plexus got this. They're going to figure it out, and they have. And it's so awesome. The last couple of months have been improvement after improvement. So boldness equals confidence. Secondly, confidence equals success. Because if you're confident and you don't let anything stand in your way, you're going for no's, and you're taking initiative every step of the way in your business, you're setting up three-way calls. You're not waiting for a contest for your upline to tell you, okay, set up three-way calls and I'll enter you for a gift card. No, you're doing it on your own. When you do those three things, you're being bold in your business, and you're showing your team that anyone can do this, which is true. Anyone can. It just comes from boldness and effort. It really comes down to that. So don't wait. Decide to be bold today. Decide to teach your team to be bold from day one. Technically they're already bold, right? They clicked join. They trusted your crazy butt. So they're being bold. Take that for what it's worth. Watch my videos. Listen to your upline. We're not here to reinvent the wheel. We're just teaching what we already know. So I love y'all, and I'm so excited I got to do this call for your team. And I hope that encourages y'all to put some little pep in y'all's step this week.
I love you. Thank you so much. I pretty much was doing this like the whole time, shaking my head up and down. I loved it. So many good tips in there. I loved your recommendations of those books. And have you ever heard of Failing Forward? It's a book.
Yes.
Okay, you said that word that you fail. You have to. I don't know. You said something along those lines. I was like, oh, does she know about that book? It's such a good book. But yeah, I figured you had read it too. But
yeah, I haven't read it, but my uplines, we have a book list, and I think that's something really great. If you come across an article or a book list and you feel like it's helped you overcome something, make a thread in your team page and just start having everyone post their books and their articles that they find. Because like the Go for No book, it's from like before I was born. It's from like 1980, but it's like the best book ever. Kind of like
I love that.
Back to the Future was way before its time. This book was like way before its time, and it was 64 pages. You could read it in like a day. It's so awesome. Short. It's great.
I love all of your tips. It's so right. You know, taking that initiative and being bold and being confident. That's the foundation of this, and you hit the nail on the head. So thank you so much. I appreciate you taking time out of your family time to talk with us, and we love you and we appreciate everything that you just did for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, you guys.
Bye, you guys.